What up, Doan? Welcome to Detroit Sports Talk with SJB, episode 2954. How are you doing today? I see we got Will Vogel, Dwayne Keene, and Nick Burton. Dwayne Keene says, let's go, Detroit football, all grit, never back down. And I'm here to talk about something that Ken, the Bear fan, should jump back up front for. The Bears signed Marcus Davenport.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it on the morning show. He's still Davenport to me until he shows
I sent you a link, Will.
Yeah, he until he shows otherwise, he's just a camp body and he's still Davenport. Could he play over his contract? And if he does, great signing. But, yeah, I mean.
I put the over-under at 4 games.
You know what? Though,
Good afternoon, ticking time bomb. I mean, the last time he... Hi, Will.
If they're going to use him as a rotational guy or a backup, okay, but he's not he should never be considered the starter unless he has a resurrection this year.
If he's used as a third down specialist, he might last 6 games.
Or longer, we'll see. Yeah.
I said the same thing.
Because we've seen this with guys before, right? They go to a new team, change the scenery. Next thing you know, health isn't an issue, or the way they're being used is different. I mean, we've seen this in the league to happen. But to me, he's still Davenport until proven otherwise.
Yeah, it is Davenport.
Yeah,
it will forever.
We did have some good news on the Lions front. Jacob Saylors returned after his minor ankle strain. It wasn't Achilles. It wasn't anything like that. Hey, look at that. You got some love from Grandma Trace.
Nice.
Grandma Trace. Hey, why do I just get an icon for Vogel, but you get actually to see him? Oh.
Because he's always on my shows.
Bingo. No,
Nick Burton says poor Ken. That being said, other than that, there really isn't a lot of news out of Lions camp. We signed the camp bodies. We signed the other day to fill in the back end of the roster while Baki's trying to get healthy from his broken nose. I understand why they're keeping him out. He's working out with the trainers on the sidelines, wearing the shield like he's Rip Hamilton right now, but they won't allow him in team contact drills because, hey, let's face it, they hit that plastic face guard, his nose is busted again.
Good point. I agree.
At least the injuries aren't okay. We're still getting injuries at camp. For the most part, they have
Jordan Tyson is out for 6 to 8 weeks for the Saints.
Oh.
And we lost Manon guy for a couple of weeks. We don't know if that means.
Good Lord. Yeah, I mean, people are dropping like flies.
But you know what, though?
Thanks to us.
At the beginning of camp, we were seeing a lot of ACLs, season-ending kind of stuff, more serious stuff. Now it's kind of dialing down a little bit. We're seeing, okay.
You know what it is? We're into the 3rd week of training camps. People are finally starting to get conditioned, so less and less of the major soft tissue injuries.
Yep.
But if they never would have taken away 2-a-days to begin with in the OTAs, guess what? People would be conditioned by training camp. Oh my, what a concept.
Well, with the soft tissue stuff, like let your bodies heal. They got to do some of that. the whole combination. But at least we're not seeing too many season ending now.
Oh,
I think we're through the worst of it. There's always injuries in camp. It's camp.
But
it's like, come on.
It seems like it's been more ACLs and MCLs this year on grass than we've ever seen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What Allen signing are you talking about? Which
Allen
Allen got
signed
signed?
Keenan
Mr.
Allen.
Oh, so Mr. I'm going to either sign with the Chargers or I'm going to retire. Signs a 1-year contract with the Colts to play, to be their wide receiver.
Well, you know what? It gives Alec Pierce a running mate at least. I mean, say what you want about Keenan Allen. When he's on the field, he's a solid third down guy.
Oh no, Keenan Allen's still
He was
solid.
to the Chargers. He was to the Chargers what DJ Moore was to the Bears last year, Mr. Third Down.
I mean, look at Keenan Allen. You say what you will. He's still a good football player. He's talented. He still knows how to get open. Still has great hands. But the thing I found funny was he was, all offseason. I'm either going to sign with the Chargers or I'll just retire. I don't care what, I mean, if they come, cool. And then he goes to the Colts. I'm like,
I think it's a solid signing because of the other pieces around. He doesn't have to be the guy. Yeah. And it makes Alec Pierce the number one for sure now. And he's just going to be the route runner, the guy that takes pressure off of Alec Pierce.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Hey, did you see my comment that I sent you? The message I sent you?
Me? No.
Yeah. Look in the private chat.
Oh, in the private chat. Okay.
Yeah, just a programming note for tomorrow.
Yep. I didn't know it changed it when I'm in my studio for you too. That's the only thing. I was getting ready for my show and I changed the intro and then I said, oh, I'll go ahead and change the outro.
I was like,
hey, at least you had a nice little ditty.
I was like, I know from the morning show, people are like, why are we seeing JB's outro? So for those who don't know, we share a studio now. I mean, so
maybe we need to create a Ken and Ken. Maybe we do need to create a Ken and Ken studio. That way it doesn't do that.
Yeah, eventually we'll get there. We'll talk to the boys. But look, it's rough. I got to pick up all his, clean out the ashtrays. Got all my coffee cups laying everywhere. We're figuring it out, though.
I mean, think about it. The Falcons have injuries they're dealing with on their defense. Yeah. So they had to sign somebody. The Saints are dealing with injuries on both sides of the ball. They're almost as decimated as the 49ers right now with what they're losing.
And Will's
team, my God. It's 49ers, Panthers, Saints in order of injuries this year.
But hey, according to Man Hour, the Cowboys are winning the NFC Championship now. I'm going to the Super Bowl because they signed Von Miller.
Oh, that's just like last year when the Packers were going to the Super Bowl because they traded for Parsons. Yeah. Von Miller hasn't been able to help the Bills get to the Super Bowl. Now, granted, he came in mid-season and helped the Rams get there. Why did they have to sign Von Miller? Because at the second half of the season, Matthew Stafford that year was throwing out interceptions like Halloween candy. He was a turnover machine that year.
Not a bad signing for Dallas. There'll be some impact. I don't know if it's going to be enough impact.
Yeah, he had 9 sacks last year, but...
I mean, 9 sacks, but what did he do in the playoffs? He disappeared like Micah Parsons.
Well, they didn't go to the playoffs last year. He was with Washington.
Bills? Wasn't he with the
Bills?
Bills?
No, he was the
Commanders last year.
Oh, he was with the Foreskins. Gotcha.
Look, I mean, Von Miller's a good signing. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it puts Dallas over the top of anything.
No, it
probably
doesn't.
Still the third best team maybe in that division. Behind it, the Eagles and dare I say the Giants. Because I don't even know where the Commanders right now. I really
the Dem boys are high on that. This is our year, huh?
Oh, that's it.
They always are.
They're like the Notre Dame of the 80s and 90s. Remember when it was the old API 25? And every year, like preseason poll, Notre Dame would be like number 3. And then by the second week of college football, they were off the top 25. So, I mean, that's what the Cowboys are perennially. They're like, oh, yeah, we're one of the best in the NFL. And by the bye week,
it only took 3 weeks for the Panthers to quit dropping like flies, though.
Yes.
Oh,
The
geez.
Penn
Well,
State
Vinny,
cokery.
yeah, I heard about that. There was a bunch of fraternities that were, they're big DEA bust with this massive cocaine ring. And I guess there's a couple of fraternities at Penn State that were part of this distribution network for cocaine. Yeah, saw that.
So, other than the Lions are at training camp and there's no major news, they did try to put Derek Barnes on Gibbs yesterday. That went really well on a pass. Gibbs walked into the end zone.
Not surprised.
Well, hey, on that note, boys, I got some stuff I got to go do. I just wanted to pop in and drop JB that little line. And
Sure.
See you, Ken.
boys,
No problem.
you have a great day.
Yep.
I'll see you tomorrow. All right.
Peace. So, other than that, like I said, Saylors returned. Derek Moore is working out with trainers on the sideline, so he's getting healthy. Everything's getting healthy at the right time. Rolder's working on the sidelines, getting healthy. The only guy that's not working on the sidelines right now is Cade Mays.
Mhm.
Go Pack Go said, have a great day, Ken. So if he tunes in, he'll see that. Hey, Go Pack Go, it's good to see you. You've been a part of that new Ken and Joe. If you want to hop in, it's the same link. Because I've just done a blanket one. So keep that link. That's for NFL Roundtable Talks. That's for Lion Fan Cave Chat. If you want to be on the baseball talk, yeah, you.
Who, me? What? Where? No, I'm kidding. I'm jet lagged.
Oh, so yes, they are talking about playing starters this week. I'm happy with it. The only starter that I don't think needs to play is Jared Goff. I think he's the only one that really doesn't need to be out there. We all saw Tesla struggled last week with catches that he normally doesn't do. I think trying to catch with two hands gets in his way. If he catches one-handed, it's gold. He made 2 one-handed catches and dropped like 6 two-handed catches in that first one.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And he's catching with both hands. It doesn't matter left, right. He makes the catch.
Yep.
But if he puts 2 hands in it, it's like he turns into Julio Jones in the end zone. They turn into balloons and pop the ball off of him.
Exactly.
But anyways, Tate Ratledge. Oh, good for them. I wonder if he'll retire by week 4.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I've heard that he's been awful at camp, Vinny.
What were you going to say about Tate Ratledge?
Tate Ratledge has been taking backup snaps to Seth McLaughlin with the first team. So I think they plan on using him as the backup when Seth. Broski, if you've been on Ken and Joe, you have the link. It's the same link. And I don't mind it. But, it's technically when somebody has to come off, Tate Ratledge goes in. Because Tate Ratledge really doesn't take plays off. I think he took an average of 6 to 10% of the plays off last year in his rookie season. So I think he can handle that workload.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And if it's better than Michael Neese at center, I'm good with that. If I had your email, I'd email it to you. I don't like putting it in the chat because, no, screw it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, broski.
Now save that link. Just like me.
Yep. That's the link for Ken and Joe. That's the link for this. It's a link for everything. Because KCB Sports Network has their own folder now.
Nice.
But we are a part of
I
Driving
agree,
to the Top production. But we are a part of Driving to the Top Productions, which is Adam McNally's group that he started with a group of podcasters. So what's new? How's everything going? How was the service?
Emotional. It was good. It was good.
Broski
What's up,
Bear.
Broski? It was good. Definitely let out emotions, but met some people that knew my grandfather, and no, it was good.
Oh. Well, my condolences to you and your family. Deepest hugs, sympathy, all of that.
Yep.
How are you doing,
But I'm
broski?
back this week.
Doing pretty
On
good,
the
JB. How
shows.
you doing? How you doing, Will?
I'm doing great. Had to make a move, had to get away from the drama at the other network. So
Yep,
still
I
live,
don't blame
still
you.
doing my shows every day.
I hear you, man. I bookmarked the link, so if you want to go delete it now, I don't blame you.
But yeah, no, everything went well. I'm a little jet lag. I'm 2 hours behind, but I'm sure I'll pick up like that.
So the Bears, Monangai is going to be out the first couple of weeks. It looks like they're still waiting to
I mean,
see
they
a
didn't.
final determination.
Yeah, they said. I mean, he could be back for week 1. They're really just not sure yet.
Right. So they're waiting for the MRI and the ultrasound and all that stuff to see what's going on.
Yeah, I think they got all that, and they're just still not sure when he'll be back.
It was kind of like when Saylors went down. It was one of those things. It was either going to be really bad or just a strain because he went down in our preseason game week 1, and he's already back on the field. Thank God. It was just a minor strain, nothing major. They taped it up. He's running fine. And he
Who's
looked
that?
good doing it.
Sailors.
Jacob Saylors was the running back from the DC Defenders we signed last year as a UDFA.
Oh, well, yeah.
He came in a few times. He does good on special teams, and he actually ran good versus the Bengals. But the Bengals really don't have a defense, anyways.
That defense doesn't exist.
God, have you noticed? Even though everybody practices on grass, how many ACLs started training camps this year, Broski?
Been a lot of injuries this year, huh?
Yeah, it's all across the league. It's not any one team. Well, there's 3 teams it's been more than, and that's the 49ers, the Panthers, and Saints. But it's been league-wide. There's been injuries everywhere. It's kind of crazy.
I was going to say the Bears have definitely had their share as well.
Yeah, it sucks about Kobe Bryant because he was coming in to replace the guy that you had as your center fielder last year, correct?
Yep.
And I feel for you. And then Jamal Adams went down in the preseason game. He's out for the year for the Vikings.
Good.
I'm surprised he hasn't hung it up, to be honest.
Oh, Battlehawks. Yeah, okay, whatever. St. Louis Battlehawks, DC Defenders, wherever he's from. I don't care. It's UFL. That's the NFL's new farm team. If they can't make it right out of college, they go to the UFL, they get better and come in.
Exactly.
Maybe something bad in the food and drinks, or maybe this is the effective vaccine we were all forced to get. Oh, that's a good one there, Vinny.
Well, hey, Vinny, did you see on Fox News they had a big thing about that cocaine ring that got busted at Penn State?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was mentioned in there by Mike in the chat already.
Do we have any other awesome Detroit sports news, JB?
Well, last night the Tigers whooped up on the Pittsburgh Pirates. So if the Orioles lost, that means we're back in the 6th. We're back in the 6th spot. So let's see. I'll go league-wide so I can see it. Nope, everybody won. So it's still tied for technically 6th, but Orioles have the heads up because they swept us. It's Orioles, Texas, and Rangers are all at 61 and 64. Isn't that crazy that there might be a team with a losing record?
That's crazy. I hated that when that happened.
Some of it is. Michigan football starts in 19 days.
Yeah, I think it's smaller schools start this.
Yeah, it was a fraternity doing it. Isn't that correct that the DEA busted their broski?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one fraternity in general that was the main ones circulating the coke through the school. I just hope it doesn't affect their football team because, they just got a new coach and things are looking up. They finally got rid of that bum Drew Aller.
Yeah, honestly, like that state college is like a town unto itself that's governed by no one out in the middle of nowhere. There's so many people out there, and it's really like on an island, like secluded from the rest of reality. So I'm sure that's not the only cocaine ring out there. I'm sure that's not the only fraternity that's dabbling in the nose candy. And the booger sugar.
Steve,
that's funny.
this is a great comment. Now we all know why Penn State is all white during home games with that Coke ring.
Yeah, man, it got the white out, man. It has a whole different meaning.
Is that why the students visit the stadium? They're sniffing the lines?
That's why they have whiteouts. Every day is a whiteout.
Every day's a whiteout near that frat. Wow. It's amazing the stuff that's came out. I still think it's funny when everybody said, oh, Brandon Sorsby's going to hit the supplemental draft because he couldn't play college football after the federal judge nixed it, right? And the NFL says, not so fast, my friend. We're not having a supplemental draft this year.
He's going to be in Canada soon enough.
The DEA busted a fraternity on the campus. I don't have the details, but I guess they had been investigating him for a while.
Well, they're making it to say a point that it was off campus, but yeah, I mean it's a frat house right off campus. You know what I mean? Like I know where those frat houses are.
It's still under the Happy Valley Police jurisdiction.
Yeah, it's not far from actually where Joe Pa used to live.
Wow. Rest in peace, Joe Pa. I mean, think about everything he did for Penn State when he was there. But the fact he covered stuff up is because he's the head coach, just like Pat Narduzzi at Northwestern, because he covered stuff up that made him guilty. It's not because he did it himself. Do you agree with that sentiment, Broski? Because the head coach
I can't even go down that road right now, man. Yeah, that'll just go off on tangent after tangent.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for me, man.
It is a tough one because Joe Pa did a lot for Penn State and was very respected.
Yeah, he was more respected by his players, like than pretty much any coach I've seen ever. So
right, I mean,
including Ditka.
I would say the only one that might have been respected as much as him was Mike Ditka with the Bears.
Yeah,
Saquon Barkley was fun to watch at Penn State. He's still been fun in the NFL when he's healthy.
Yep.
And when used properly. Last year, I just think the Phillies had the wrong OC. I still have Philly as the team to beat in that division. Until the Cowboys do it, I'm not going to predict they're going to do it. They got a chance to if their defense is average. Do you disagree with that, Broski?
If whose defenses are? I'm sorry, say that again, JB.
If the Cowboys' defense is average this year and not complete ass like it has been, they have a chance. But I'm not going to say they're going to win the division.
Yeah, I'm not buying the Cowboys. I think I don't think they're a bad team by any means. I just think that it's just another typical overhyped Cowboys offseason where, hey, they'll be in the wild card hunt down to the end. They may or may not get a wild card, and if they do get a wild card, they'll lose. I'm actually curious to see if Jaden Daniels can stay healthy. I actually think the Commanders I would put them above the Cowboys in that division. And to me, I think the Eagles are looking pretty damn tough again. Like, I think they're going to be a real tough team. They need one of two rookie playmakers to step up on offense. They either need that Mekhi Lemon kid to step up or they need Stowers to step up. But if they can get one of those two guys to contribute a decent amount, man, that's going to be a real tough team.
And Daniels to stay healthy. I mean, let's not sure.
Oh yeah, for the Eagles, but yeah, for the Commanders, Daniels has to stay healthy. If he's out, I mean, I don't consider them for anything. You know what I mean? But one team I'm not buying is the Giants, and I keep telling people this, This is going to be not a 1-year fix for Harbaugh. This is going to take a couple seasons because I always have had zero confidence in Jackson Dart or that running back they have. What's his face?
Cam Scattaboo.
Yeah, Scattabooby and Jackson Fart. Yeah, I'm out on both of them. I don't think either one is NFL material.
So I want to say, when it comes to the Giants, all I know is they had the most games lost by any team in NFL history in a single season when leading at a point in the fourth quarter, they were at 95% chance to win or better in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
That's according to StatMuse. And until they fix the back end of that defense, which is that's a strength and conditioning issue.
Yeah, and they also are hosting a retirement home for wide receivers right now, which, that paired with a young quarterback who can't stay on the field because he's always concussed. I mean, that's kind of a recipe for disaster, if you ask me.
Yep.
With a very limited running back room. I mean, I'm talking they have, to me, one of the worst running back rooms in the league.
So did anybody watch the Falcons preseason game?
No, but I saw Jack Strand got a few plays.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jack Strand looked like the best quarterback on the field for him. It wasn't Cooper Rush, and it wasn't Tua turned the ball over, because that's what he did. He turned the ball over twice in 3 drives.
Yeah, I watched highlights, and yeah, Strand looked pretty good.
Wouldn't that be funny if Jack Strand's the starter because Penix isn't supposed to be ready till midseason?
I would love it personally.
I would too. I said, don't be surprised if it happens. And if he has another good preseason game and another good showing of commanding the offense and using his athleticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is crazy that Dart's concussed already in the preseason. I think this one's a minimum of 6 days, if I remember right, before they can retest him.
Yeah, and I think Strand makes the roster over Trevor Siemian.
Trevor Siemian's already been cut.
Oh, yeah.
They signed Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Trevor Siemian 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Falcons are in rebuild mode. I mean, they have some talent on the young talent on both sides of the ball. I mean, they have Bijan, they have London, they have Pitts on offense. They have a all-pro guard. They have some good young players on the defensive side. But, when you bring in a new team president and Matt Ryan, you bring in a new GM and Cunningham, you bring in a new head coach in Stefanski, you definitely don't have your quarterback of the future on the team right now. Like you're in rebuild mode. So I don't expect much from the Falcons this year.
Najee Harris signed with the Giants. Good for him. Because he had his eye knocked out last year. Remember that, Broski? We made those jokes about he should be a Pirate.
Yeah.
The eye injury.
He should have signed with the Bucks. Wearing that pirate patch.
Or what was it? There was a parody of it. I forgot. I think wasn't it Benchwarmer Brand who walked around pretending to be like a pirate? He's like, dude, you're not a pirate.
That was funny. Kerryon Johnson is not in the NFL. I haven't seen him on a roster in forever. He might be on a practice squad somewhere, but he's not on an NFL roster, not an active one.
Man, I remember that dude.
Yep, Raiders logo has the eye patch, and the old Buccaneers logo.
Mm-hmm.
The actual Buccaneer had an eye patch.
Yep.
So, anything else interesting with the Bears? Other than signing
anything else interesting? The only thing I think is kind of interesting, there is a chance that Caleb Williams does not take a single preseason snap. That's what Ben Johnson's been hinting at. Which, when he was in Detroit, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Goff ever took a preseason snap.
No, and this will be the first preseason game that we use starters since Dan Campbell's been here.
But not Goff, right?
I don't know if he's using Goff or not. He just said that some starters will play this next preseason game versus the Commanders at home. Okay. So whoever was in the chat that said, I hope they're playing starters this week, you got your wish.
Oh, wow. There you go. But hey,
they were
JB,
going to the game.
I have to drop. Just wanted to catch up with you real quick. I bookmarked that link, man, so I will use that going forward. Will, good catching up with you. You guys be good, all right?
You too, sir.
So yesterday, Framber Valdez went 5 innings for us. He had 5 strikeouts. He gave up 4 runs, but we were already up 5 runs when he did it. So therefore, Framber Valdez gets a win. The bullpen actually did their job. We ended up winning 8-5. Kevin McGonigal went yard. Dingler started hitting again. Thank God, because I was beginning to think he was becoming Javi Baez, swinging at anything but something in the strike zone.
Right.
I mean, because he was 0 for 25 at one point. Current subscriber count is 779. The Pistons schedule was released last night. That's the Pistons news this week so far. I haven't even looked at it yet, so I will look at that shortly. And, of course, Dylan Larkin has came out and publicly said he's going to attend camp and play with the Red Wings this season. Lo and behold, Stevie Y steps down. Dylan Larkin wants to stay now. Go figure. Hopefully he can score. Right. Hopefully he can score 5-on-5 goals in March, like he hasn't done for 4 seasons practically. And that is your Detroit sports wrap for today. Will, tell everybody where they can find you.
Sorry. You can find me on my channel, WVOG18. I do comic book content, and then you can find me with JB on Wednesdays and Fridays.
And you'll be here this week?
Yes, sir. Both days.
All right. Looking forward to tomorrow night. So we will find out some more information for you and get some NFL headlines for tomorrow night's show. But tomorrow in the afternoon, I'll be doing this same show again, going over whatever news is out there about the Lions, the Pistons, the Red Wings, and the Tigers. This has been another episode of Detroit Sports Talk with SJB. Our subscriber count is now 779. Let's go. Thank you very much, because without all of you watching and commenting, I wouldn't be growing. And if I'm not growing, I'm not moving forward. And I want to thank every one of you. I try to keep it to the real news, stuff that happens, not stuff that is going to happen, not stuff that may happen, stuff that has happened. The only time I make projections is like the September call-ups. Callahan was not on my list of call-ups. I'll admit it. But it's an outfielder while people are hurt to fill in the void. Hyu Lee is looking like a very good replacement for when Torres needs a break. Batting better than Torkelson.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. They may be playing at the same time. It depends on how many snaps they use. But have a great day, everybody. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. And we are out.
Where legends arise. Spoken Jeremy B's got the stats that surprise. From the Tigers to Yankees, the action's alive. Big Rich and Jamie break it down, they thrive. Round table talks, the fans gather around. It's baseball season, watch the team strike gold. Every pitch, every catch, every tale that's told. From home runs to errors, we break it down tight. Join the round table talk, let's ignite.